Hey folks, today I'm going to do a video on this new pistol I got. It's another Palmetto State 10.5-inch pistol. This one I bought just the completed upper. The completed upper came with the muzzle device. You see that muzzle device on there, kind of like it, gives it a different recoil impulse. Came with the front and rear Magpul M-Bus sights. They're okay, I don't mind them, don't love them, don't hate them, don't have a feeling one way or another for them. Came with the SIG Romeo 5. I do like it a lot. Came with the bolt carrier and charging group, or charging handle. The barrel and bolt carrier group are nitrided. I won't buy the phosphate coated ones because they're not chrome lined from Palmetto State. But if you buy the melanided ones or nitrated ones, I still like to have the chrome lined barrel and bolt carrier group, but the nitrided makes it a little better. It's not as important to have. The lower is Palmetto State lower. I put it together. I bought a strip lower and put it together. I put a standard mil-spec grip on there. Notice I cut the finger groove off of it, shortened it a little bit, and then stippled it using a Gearhead Works pistol brace on it. If y'all don't know, that's the Gearhead Works. It's a nice little brace. See if I can get this thing open. I can, but there it goes. You open it up, put your arm in, and that's how the brace works. But it's a good little system. I like it. This is the polymer one. I think they make an aluminum one. Don't quote me on that, but this is the polymer one. Wrapped it off with a Blue Force Gear sling, adjustable sling. Put my QD mount on there. And also mounted it to the pistol brace back here. Not crazy about how it's mounted back here, but probably just gonna leave it. I bought this gun mainly to be a truck gun. I'm gonna put it under the back seat of my truck. That way, God forbid I ever need it, it'll be there. Tennessee, we're a free state. Well, as of now, we're a free state. And you can carry handguns and rifles in your truck if you want to. But this is a handgun, so it'll be going under the back seat of my truck, and I'll be carrying it there from now on, more than likely. It's got the Midwest Industries M-Lock rails on the front. I like these. This one didn't seem to heat up the way my wife's did. My wife's heated up real fast, and I didn't like that. The bolt carrier group in there, the gas key, it's got a good staking on both sides. I staked the castle nut on this one. You can see there and then over there. So I staked it pretty good. That's a pet peeve of mine, not having that castle nut stake. That's really a pet peeve of mine. I hate that because I've seen them back off before. And if they back off too much, you've just caused your gun to malfunction. But can't say enough about this little gun. It's shot about 3/4 of an inch groups, 50 yards. That's what I sighted it in for. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Go over to Palmetto State's YouTube channel. Scroll down towards the bottom of the videos and read what the owner and CEO had to say about why his rifles are priced the way they are. It might put you on the fence of buying one. He seems like a really good guy. He served the country. I believe he's retired military. He served our country. He had some severe injuries while serving our country, and he wanted to build affordable rifles so he could arm America. I gotta give him credit for that, but he could charge a lot more for these rifles, but he doesn't. Now, I will say some of his parts in the lower parts kit, I didn't really care for that much. The bolt release, I had to do a little work on it to make it smooth. The magazine catch on this side, I had to do a little work on it to make it smooth. But his hammer and trigger that are nickel boron for a factory trigger, man, you can't beat it. I mean, it's just a nice, crisp trigger, way better than a factory Colt trigger. Factory Colt triggers suck. They're horrible. But, I mean, they're usable. I use mine, and it's factory part, but they're terrible. This one, not bad at all, man. I'm telling you, that nickel boron finish they put on there cleans it up really nice. It's not any lighter than a mil-spec trigger, but it's cleaner than a mil-spec trigger. You don't really have any creep in it to amount to anything. The Sig Romeo 5, big thumbs up. Holosun makes it. That's all the research I've found. Holosun makes it. And I'm going to tell you what, Holosun has got some good products coming out as of late, and I really don't see why on a gun that you're not, like if you were in law enforcement and you're going to use a gun every single day and it's going to get beat up in the car or in the truck and it's going to get thrown around and dropped, you might want to step up to an aim point or EOTech. I prefer the EOTechs, but you might want to step up to that just for the added peace of mind. But for everything I've seen on the Holosuns and the Romeo 5 and Romeo 4, they're holding up just as good. Last video I saw on one, which when you see videos on YouTube, mine included, take what you see with a grain of salt. Verify it for yourself. I try to be open and honest on everything I do here. I show you my targets. I try to be totally transparent on what I do. But there might be some YouTube channels out there that they get paid to give good endorsements of certain products. So, but the last one I saw, he bought it with his own money, sent it through a whole torture test, and even shot it a couple of times with some birdshot from a shotgun. Still worked, and that was the Sig Romeo. What more can you ask for? And not only did it still work, it was still zeroed. It was still zeroed. So these are tough little optics. I wouldn't hesitate about buying one. I got a good warranty on them. So but anyway, sit back, enjoy the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment down on the bottom of your experiences with the little Sig Romeos or Holosuns, the 403 and the 503s. If you got a Palmetto rifle, tell me what you think about it. I like mine. I've got 3 of them now, and couldn't be happier with them. Anyway, thank y'all, and have a good day. All right, I'm going to run the King Hackathorn test 10-10-10 drill, but I'm going to run it 10 yards, 10 seconds from 20 yards. I'm going to do it with my rifle. Well, it ain't a rifle, it's a pistol, right? So I'm going to do it with my pistol. We'll see how it goes. A little over, 1140. Let's go down here and see what it looks like. Don't really know what was going on with that one. I wasn't feeling in the groove, I guess you'd say, but I guess I was, because there's the majority of my rounds, and I had one outside the 8 ring. So all of them went in the 9 and the 10, and one outside the 8 ring. Let's go try it again, see if we can go a little faster. A little bit better. 770. Let's see if I got some good hits or if I screwed it up. Not bad. Threw one just out of the 9 ring. I threw one over here in the 7 ring. But everything else is right there in the 9 and 10 ring. Not bad. I'm going to move up to the 10-yard line and see what I can do from there. Said I was going to move to the 10, but I'm not. I'm going to go to the 15. See what I can do from the 15. All right, here we go. way too fast. I know I didn't do good on that. It's 575, but I went way too fast. We'll see. All right. Threw an extra one out here, threw one here, and threw one here. Everything else is in the 9 ring. This is all still a bullseye, because look at this. My hand will pretty much cover a bullseye target, all right? So this is all still pretty much in the bullseye, but I want it to be in the 9 ring. So let's try it one more time. All right, from the 15-yard line, 10 rounds, 10 seconds from the 15-yard line. Maybe. I don't know. Got mixed emotions on that one. Let's go see. By the way, that was 677. Most of it was clean. I think I did throw 1 or 2 out here. I didn't mark them. So I think I might have thrown 1 or 2 out here. Still in a bullseye, a regular size bullseye, because this is a really small target. But still in the standard size bullseye, but I'd like to group it all into that 9 ring. So let's move on to something else. Well, that didn't go good at all. That was horrible. It was under 10 seconds, 10:49. I'm embarrassed to show this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. First 5, good. Second 5, I don't know what happened. I knew when I threw this one I had to bring it back over, so I did, but then I just sprayed and prayed on the circle. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, it cuts the line, and then 5, and then I sprayed and prayed on that circle. So we're gonna have to slow down and do that again. All right. Bear Solutions drill, 10 and 3. Let's see if I can clean that last run up some. Well, I buggered that up, didn't I? Better run, slower time. That reload sucked. Got all 3 of them in there. Actually, really good. That's 3 rounds. Cut the line on 1 of them, but everything else is clean. That reload really sucked. So we're going to try that one more time. I don't like to end on a bad note. Better. Much better. 924. Believe it got me a clean run here. Oh yeah, no I do. Clean, clean. Those are all there. There we go. Clean run. Now we can move on to something else. Don't like end it on a sour note. All right, on this one, I'm gonna do, some people call failure drill, some people call hammer drill. There's a bunch of different names for it. I'm gonna do 2 to the body, 1 to the head. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. That way if these don't work, that one might. If you can tell, the target that I use is very small. I use it that way for a reason. That way if I go to do a qualification somewhere and nobody uses targets that small, then the qualification's easy for me. Shooting on these small targets is pretty rough, but when you transition over to a full-size target, it all of a sudden gets a whole lot easier. So let's run this a few times and see how it goes. We'll do it on the timer. $146. $161. $118. $129. $127. Through 1. 108. 130. 128. All righty, let's go down here and look at it. That wasn't too bad. That was a 133. Speed my time up a little bit in a minute. Got all my hits in the body. I did drop that one low into the neck. I wanted to pick them up, and I threw that one high. So need to clean it up a little bit. Let's try another iteration of it. 156. 131. 121. 122. 124. 106. Let's check that one out. 3-1 low. And I ain't gonna count that one. Threw that one on the ear. But you can see most of my transition shots to the head are in a nice little group right here. So I can't complain about that.